Hi, I'm Amber Perkins, Director of Alumni Relations at the Krannert School of Management, and I am here today with Jordan Williams. And Jordan is one of our alumni, a degree from Krannert in 2014, and you are currently the advisor for strategic sourcing of national brands for Cardinal Health. Welcome, Jordan.
Thank you for having me.
We're so glad that you're here. So we have a lot of questions for you today, really around how you chose Purdue and what brought you to the Krannert School. So you're from Indianapolis, so not very far down the road from West Lafayette. What was that decision for you to come to Purdue to get your degree?
So, at the time, it came down to choosing between IU and Purdue, as it does for a lot of people. And at the time, I really didn't want to come to Purdue in the sense that my brother was still here, and I didn't want to follow in his footsteps. So, it was really a neck and neck decision between the two. What really was the deciding factor, one was the business opportunity program. Two, honestly, Purdue had a better basketball team at the time. And I was a manager for the basketball team for 4 years, so that was a kind of big selling point for me.
Well, we're so glad that you made that choice, and we're excited that our basketball team is doing well and is even helping with some of our recruiting, so that's great. So talk about the Business Opportunities Program. You mentioned that just a second ago. What was that experience like for you to be recruited into our Business Opportunities Program, and how was being a part of BOP influential for you as a student?
Right. So Darren Henry, he came to my high school, sold me on the program, and took a little convincing because I'm graduating high school and then immediately turning around, coming to Purdue, and immediately starting my college career, and basically just giving up my summer. But just the idea that I could come in, get a head start, attend some classes, receive some credits, it was a really big selling point for me, and just a great opportunity to get a head start, get a good layout of the campus when I'm coming in, and really enjoyed it. Met some of my closest friends to this day in that program, and it was a experience that you can't duplicate anywhere else.
That's great. And so many of our BOP alumni say the same thing about how foundational it was for them in getting started with school. So why management? What brought you? I know I can understand the story that brings you to Purdue, but what draws you to study management at Krannert?
So originally, my idea was I wanted to do sports management, and hence my leaning towards basketball, being a manager. So I got some advice when I was in high school that it's not always a good idea to pigeonhole yourself more or less in, say, just sports, because if you possibly want to transition to another field, they may see that and think that's all you know, that's the world that you've been surrounded with. So business and management, it was something that I still liked. Concentration in marketing, I had a passion for marketing. So that's what I felt would be the best for my career moving forward.
Good. And the career started with a position at Target, correct?
Correct.
And now you've been led to being an advisor at Cardinal Health. So can you walk us through that, your career? And you've had a couple of roles since the 4 years that you've been out of school. What was your career progression like, and what kind of led you to what you're doing today?
Right. So since I've graduated, I've been in 4 roles within the 4 years since I've graduated. My first position at Target being a merchandise planning business analyst on the boys' toys team, forecasting, budgeting, managing inventory, was a all-inclusive role, which gave me a lot of different exposure to a lot of different aspects of the business, and allowed me to leave Target with a few transferable skills into Cardinal Health. Joined Cardinal as a senior business analyst. We're on the ambulatory surgery center side, supporting sales reps in determining customers' purchasing habits, trying to get those customers to convert their spend and their purchases over to Cardinal branded products, and just doing that back end analysis for them. Then broke off from that team to a more project-based team in which we're doing requests for proposals and new business bids for customers, which saw me working with higher level management within Cardinal Health, business directors, regional directors, and just running analysis, pricing, trying to do whatever possible to get our proposal within the customer's hands and hopefully get their business. And now I'm a advisor in strategic sourcing. I've been in this role for about 4 months now, and now I'm working with suppliers to negotiate their distribution agreements, determine funding, appropriate funding, in order for them to move their products within the Cardinal Health distribution channel.
Well, definitely a lot of really rich experiences that you've had in the last 4 years, and I'm excited to get you in front of our students today because you're here as a part of our executive forum. What is the message that you hope students walk away from after hearing you speak today?
I hope that they are able to come away with just knowing to always be prepared for the different changes that can happen within life and your career path, because while you may have an idea of where you want your career to go, sometimes things don't always go the way you want them to, and you just have to be able to, lack of a better term, take the blows that come at you, learn from them, and keep moving forward.
That's good. Well, I think that's a really important message for our students to hear, and we love it when our young alumni come back and share that message, because I think they can kind of see themselves as being in your shoes in the not too distant future. So we really appreciate you taking the time, coming back, revisiting your alma mater, and sharing that message with our students. So thanks a lot, Jordan.
Thank you.